Good morning, everyone. So if we can find our mindful bodies sitting up straight and tall, our hands resting where we find comfortable, our chest or our belly, whatever works for you, and gently close your eyes. We're going to breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. One more breath together, breathing in, breathing out. And just keep your eyes closed and check in with yourself, how your body's feeling. Do you have lots of energy? Are you tired? Are your muscles sore or are they relaxed? Are you happy? Are you calm? Are you sad? Are you angry? What do you feel? Just notice it. And listen for the sound of the bell. And open your eyes when you no longer hear the sound. Okay, so today for our mindful breath, we are going to imagine that we're holding a dandelion. I know up here in Montreal, we have dandelions all over right now, right? So like the dandelions with the white seeds, and what do you do whenever you see them? A lot of times what I love to do is I like to blow them. So we're gonna practice a dandelion breath. So we're gonna practice, imagine you're holding a dandelion in your hand, and we're gonna take in a breath, and then we're gonna go blow. And try to blow as hard and as long as you can, okay? So breathing in and breathing out. And just imagine all those seeds spreading everywhere. And if you want, you can imagine that those are seeds of love or kindness that you're blowing onto the wind, spreading to your friends and your family that are all over. So one more time. So we really want to imagine our dandelion. And we're going to imagine blowing those seeds of love and joy and kindness to everyone around us. Okay? So we're breathing in and breathing out. Okay. So today, that brings us to our story called The Empty Pot by Demi. And I'm going to read. A long time ago in China, there was a boy named Ping who loved flowers. Anything he planted burst into bloom. Up came flowers, bushes, and even big fruit trees, as if by magic. Everyone in the kingdom loved flowers too. They planted them everywhere, and the air smelled like perfume. The emperor loved birds and animals, but flowers most of all, and he tended his own garden every day. But the emperor was very old. He needed to choose a successor to the throne. Who would his successor be, and how would the emperor choose? Because the emperor loved flowers so much, he decided to let the flowers choose. The next day, a proclamation was issued. All the children in the land were to come to the palace. There, they would be given special flower seeds by the emperor. Whoever can show me their best in a year's time, he said, will succeed me to the throne. This news created great excitement throughout the land. Children from all over the country swarmed to the palace to get their flower seeds. All the parents wanted their children to be chosen emperor, and all the children hoped they would be chosen too. When Ping received his seed from the emperor, he was the happiest child of all. He was sure he could grow the most beautiful flower. Ping filled a flower pot with rich soil. He planted the seed in it very carefully. He watered it every day. He couldn't wait to see it sprout, grow, and blossom into a beautiful flower. Day after day passed, but nothing grew in his pot. Ping was very worried. He put new soil into a bigger pot. Then he transferred the seed into the rich black soil. After 2 months he waited. Still, nothing happened. By and by, the whole year passed. Spring came, and all the children put on their best clothes to greet the emperor. They rushed to the palace with their beautiful flowers, eagerly hoping to be chosen. Ping was ashamed of his empty pot. He thought the other children would laugh at him because, for once, he couldn't get a flower to grow. His clever friend ran by, holding a great big plant. "Ping," he said, "you're not really going to the emperor with an empty pot, are you? Couldn't you grow a great big flower like mine?" "I've grown lots of flowers better than yours," Ping said. "It's just this seed won't grow." Ping's father overheard this and said, "You did your best, and your best is good enough to present to the emperor." Holding the empty pot in his hands, Ping went straight away to the palace. The emperor was looking at the flowers slowly, one by one. How beautiful all the flowers were! But the emperor was frowning. He did not say a word. Finally, he came to Ping. Ping hung his head in shame, expecting to be punished. The emperor asked him, "Why did you bring me an empty pot?" Ping started to cry and replied, "I planted the seed you gave me. I watered it every day. It didn't sprout. I put it in a better pot with better soil, but still it did not sprout. I tended it all year long, but nothing grew. So today I had to bring an empty pot without a flower. It was the best I could do." When the emperor heard these words, a smile slowly spread over his face, and he put his arm around Ping. Then he exclaimed to one and all, "I have found him! I have found the one person worthy of being emperor." Where you got your seeds from, I do not know, for the seeds I gave you had all been cooked, so it was impossible for any of them to grow. I admire Ping's great courage to appear before me with the empty truth, and now I reward him with my entire kingdom. I make him emperor of all the land. The end. So I love this story. It took a lot of courage for Ping. He tried hard, he did his best, and just it wasn't working. I don't know about you, that has definitely happened to me with different things. I've tried my hardest, I've worked really hard, and for whatever reason, things just don't always go how we hope them to go. And it's hard, and sometimes it makes us sad, or frustrated, or angry, and that's okay. But the fact that Ping, even though it was so hard, and he tried his best, and he didn't have anything to show at the end, that he still had the courage to stand there and be like, "I did my work, this is what I have." For him, it worked out doubly so, because obviously that was the test from the emperor. So to be honest, to be true, is the overall meaning to the story. But also remember, like, just put in that work. Do your best. Keep trying. Because here's a secret. You're gonna fail. Sometimes, a lot of times. And it's hard. It doesn't feel good when we fail. But the key is to keep going. If we fall down, to stand up, to take one more step. If that piece of art that we were drawing didn't turn out how we wanted to, it's okay. Get a new piece of paper, try again. Keep going, keep going. Keep trying. Be true to yourself and be true to your work, whatever it is that you're doing. So I love you all. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.